respected guests, friends, good afternoon to you. I'm very honored to have this opportunity to participate in the 15th Hong Kong Forum. On behalf of my company, Shenguan, I would like to share with you how our company had been able to use Hong Kong as a financing platform and to realize our developments and some of the experience that we have. Hong Kong is a platform for Chinese companies in accessing the international financial market. On the 13th of October 2009, Shenguan Holdings Limited was listed on the main board of Hong Kong and the first company from the Guangxi province to be listed in Hong Kong. And from then on, there had been exponential growth. If I can share with you the three areas of our company. First of all, if I can show you a few photos to represent what we have in our company. We are into research and development and production and sale of edible collagen sausage casings. Starting from 1979, we have been involved in this area, collagen research, casing. And 1989, we came up with our first production of casings. We have therefore filled a gap in the PRC market. And we were the first collagen casing companies in China. In 2004, we reformed from an SOE into a joint stock company involving foreign investors as well. At present, we have 4,100 employees. We have 3 production plants with 1,500 mu of area. Our products in the collagen casings market in China is some 90% market share, and worldwide it is 30% market share. Our main products are exported to Southeast Asia, North America, and Australia, altogether over 30 countries. The choice of Hong Kong as a financing development platform is because of our need to expand. If I can share with you a few stories there. This is a story of 30 years overtaking 100 years, from the early stages of research to the maturity of our technology for making collagen casings. Our company was able to take research to maturity to overtaking the world standards. That took us but 30 years. Why have we chosen Hong Kong as a listing venue? The first reason for so doing is because for PRC companies, it's very difficult to find financing. For bank loans requirements, companies which take out large loans will have to provide the guarantees and also the pledges. And we have therefore come to Hong Kong for a public market listing. As of 1989, from when we produced our first casings, and in the next 10 years, and through the first 10 years, and then the next 10 years of production, we have been challenged by a lack of financing. And we have been loss-making at times because 20 years ago, the technology was in its fledgling stage. The production was in small scale, and therefore loss was made every year. And basically, for as of the year 2000, no 1 mao or cent of profit was made. But starting from 2004, with new products coming online, especially for low-temperature casings, we had a very big demand in the market, and we have put in a lot of resources and capital, and we have we needed the capital, and a IPO was the answer to accessing that kind of development capital. And in order to make us internationally competitive, through the Hong Kong platform, we were able to have our collagen production access the international market. The group was able to utilize Hong Kong's market information as well as capital to lead our company into the 21st century and onto the road of success and profit-making, increasing our international competitiveness. Why choose Hong Kong? One, Hong Kong is a link between the China market and international market. A listing in Hong Kong provides us with international recognition, providing us a very good platform for accessing the international market for our products. Two, bringing in international management, providing enhanced management standards for our company, increasing our governance standards, and also raising our technology. Thirdly, the IPO process is swift and simple. Basically, we provide our submission to the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, and we basically do what we need to do under the listing rules, and that is fine. We do not have to go from level to level up the different levels of government all the way to Beijing to seek a domestic listing, which takes a lot of time and a lot of duplication of work. From the hiring of law firms to securities firms, sponsor, to the submission to the Stock Exchange of Hong Kong, and the agreement for our listing took only 1.5 years or less. And basically, the processing of our application from the Stock Exchange took only 3 months. But of course, we have to provide authentic information such as our financial statements. There must not be an iota of falsehood before we would be allowed the listing. In fact, indeed, the Hong Kong financing market is more straightforward. As long as we have the right projects, we are able to effect financing and be able to get the funds onto our hands very quickly so that we can swiftly grasp the business opportunities open to us. And that is the reason why we have chosen Hong Kong as a listing place. Successful financing, realizing exponential growth for our company. We had grown from a 21-meter casings production to 52 meters casings production. And we were able to pay tax of 300 million RMB. And our CAGR for growth was increased from 10% to 30% within 5 years, and our market share worldwide had increased from less than 10% to 30%. So for a listing in Hong Kong, it had provided us with a huge impetus, both in capital and in other ways, for our future development. We have achieved exponential growth from this financing platform. We got 1.3 billion Hong Kong dollars as listing proceeds, and we have used 3 years basically to deploy all the proceeds from the IPO. We have grown our capacity, production capacity, and then diversified our products, etc. We have used the financing platform from Hong Kong to access the international market. Before we listed in Hong Kong, our products, we were looking for clients for our products overseas, but it had been very difficult, especially difficult to get medium or larger size customers. Since our listing in Hong Kong, a lot of foreign customers came to us voluntarily. They very much recognize a company that had gone through the listing process of Hong Kong and also that is monitored or regulated by the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. For them, it is easier to accept us and our products. Our export grew year on year, significantly grew year on year. From less than 30 million RMB as export revenue for a number of years, we now have overtaken 100 million export. Our products for export, apart from growing together with the revenue growth of the company, it has grown from 2% of our total to 3%. Increasing the core competitiveness of our company. Since our listing in Hong Kong, we have the opportunity to compete with international companies. A lot of people say that a listing in Hong Kong, because of its transparency, because of its regulation, it would put your company into a transparent arena. Our financial statements and its transparency had put our high-grossing products, we have laid bare in front of the investors. We are totally transparent. And for any competitors who would want to come into the market, we have given them a strong message as to our viability, and they are to meet us as a formidable competitor. And we have become more specialized in our casings production, and also we have also come up with very idiosyncratic characteristic products which befit the Chinese market. Basically, we produce very crunchy casings which the Chinese people like. Through the years of production and evolvement, we are now in the 4th generation of our products. And our equipment have also progressed from the 2nd generation to the 4th generation. And our patents as well have increased from 4 to 35. Our revenues and profits have all grown significantly. Because of sufficient financing, we are able to increase our competitiveness overall. From listing to now, our patents have increased, as I've mentioned, to 35 from 4. And these are some of the awards that we have won.
Through expanding of our operation, we receive a number of awards from the meat industry in China. For instance, we received 2011 Most Outstanding Enterprise. And from 2011 to 2013, we will also receive awards from Hong Kong as the Most Outstanding Enterprise, and also that we received the same award in 2014. 2013, we received the leading listing enterprises in Asia an award. And now that we are also listed inside the as one of the enterprises award the status in the Shanghai Hong Kong Connect program. So now that a lot of the people in China, they can invest in Hong Kong Chinese share through this program. And they can enter into the Hong Kong capital market to invest in the Chinese-funded Hong Kong enterprise. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Hong Kong has the competitive edge in the business operation environment. It has the comprehensive infrastructure and a very comprehensive legal system with very sufficient talent pool, and it is a very good platform for company to go public, and it is the first step to head towards an international business market. As long as you perfect your own operation system and also working to perfect yourself, then you would be able to optimize this platform and to get to be the leading enterprises. Thank you very much.